Continuing with our inside betting strategies. Welcome to my new viewers. To my subscribers, welcome back. My name is Mike. This is my channel where I look at, review, and try different craps strategies. Thanks for joining. Hey everybody, it's Mike. Welcome back to my channel. So I've been away for a few days, but I wanted to get back in and continue with my series on betting inside. And I found a very easy strategy that I think a lot of people might enjoy trying. You don't have to remember a whole lot. I watched it on Color Up's channel. Jeremy showed it, and he called it his Uncle Angelo's 108. Not sure why the 108 came in, but he might have explained it later in the video. I watched about half of his video just to get a good idea of what he was doing, and I thought, I'm going to give this a try. I want to share it with you guys. So I'm going to play it on Crapsy. I'm going to play it on a $1,500 table, and it's basically the inside bets. So he basically says start with 110 inside. But if that's too expensive, you don't want to play 110, you can go with 44 inside. But I'm going to go 110 inside, which is basically $25 inside, just like that, $110. And then what he does is he hedges those bets with a lay bet of $100 on both the 4 and the 10. And you see there's a VIG associated with those. Okay? So now what you've got is if you hit a 7, you're going to lose your 110 inside, and you're going to win probably $96, $98. And the reason he puts it on both the 4 and the 10 instead of putting 200 on the 10, because I actually played a strategy a while back where we actually hedged our bets on the 10. But here you're only risking half of your lay bet. So if you would hit a 10, you'd lose your $100, but you still would have your $100 on the 4, on the 4. So that's basically the initial setup. And then the goal here is to play a collect and press strategy until you can double your inside bets. So if I've got 110 on the inside, I'm going to just press these inside numbers up when I hit, and I'm going to press each one of them up. And then when I get this doubled, then I'm going to go to level 2, which is basically double your hedge. So put 200 on the 4 and 200 on the 10 and play that. And once that one hits, start thinking about regressing back down to your initial setup. So don't get too greedy, but lock in some profits. It might be easier just to go ahead and play it and talk through it as we go. And then the other thing he said is, if you play any strategy long enough, the numbers that you're trying to avoid are going to come up. You are going to hit that 4. You are going to hit that 10. So think about setting a goal of how much you'd like to win. And when you achieve that goal, go ahead and color up and walk away. Because, again, the longer you stay, the chances are you're going to hit the numbers that you don't want to hit, and you're going to lose. So let's go ahead and give this a try. One last thing he did mention is when you play a lay bet, your lay bets are always working. So you can either keep all your bets on and lock those in, so all your bets are on at all the time, even during the come out roll, or don't put any bets on the table until a point's established. I'm just going to play every roll. Okay, my bets are on. So let's go ahead and go. I've got 110 inside. I've got 100 behind the 4. I got 100 behind the 10. Let's roll. No, I got to turn on my turbo mode. So there's a 5. So that wins 35. I'm going to collect that, and I'm going to turn on my turbo mode. And my next hit, I am going to press. Oh, there's a 7 out. So I lose the $14 on the 7 out. I did hit the 5 and won $35. So I've net a positive $21. My puck is off. I'm going to go ahead and set up with 25 inside, 100 behind the 4, 100 behind the 10, and I'm going to go ahead and roll. Okay, there's an 11. We're looking for a come out roll. Okay, there's a 5. The puck will move to the 5. I'm playing, all my bets are working, so I got paid on that. And I'm going to collect that. Let's go ahead and and roll, and we had another 7. So we're pretty much doing the exact same thing as we did before. Let's go ahead and set back up. Let's see, 25 on the inside, 100 behind the 4, 100 behind the 10. Very simple strategy. And again, if this is too much, then go to the 44 inside. Play it at that level. Let's go ahead and roll. Looking for a come out number. Okay, now the number 9 will be our point. The puck moves to the 9. The 9 pays us $35. We'll collect that. Let's go ahead and roll. I need to hit another inside number. Okay, there's an 8. That's $35. So I'm going to go ahead and press the 8 up to 60. Okay. Next hit I'll collect. Nope, there's a 7 out. And that loses a little more because we had more money on the 8. So that 7 out lost us $44. But let's go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and set back up. 25 inside. 100 behind the 4. 100 behind the 10. It is kind of interesting. We rolled 9 times and 3 of them have been 7. So we're 33% of our rolls have been 7 outs. Okay, the puck goes to the 8. We now have a point of 8. That 8 pays us $35. We will collect that. And there's a 7 out. Well, it'd be nice if we can show this strategy to the point where we get everything pressed up and we go over to level 2. But the 7 outs aren't hurting us. Let's go ahead and set back up. 25 inside. Let's go ahead and roll. We're looking for a point. There's an 11. That's not a point. There's a 6. Okay, the puck will move to the 6. And the 6 pays us $35. We'll collect that. Let's go ahead and try to get another inside number. And there's our first 10. That's what we're trying to avoid, the 4 or the 10. We lose 100 plus our VIG. We lose 102. However, since we split our hedge across the 4 and the 10, we only lost 102. We did not lose 200 plus a $4 VIG. So in that regards, we just replace our $100 lay bet and we continue on. And there's a 7 out. So 15 rolls, 5 of them have been 7 outs. I would say this is not the best roll, but let's continue on. 25 inside, 100 behind the 4, 100 behind the 10. Okay, the puck's going to move to the 6. I'm sorry, the puck's going to move to the 5. That was a 5, yes. And the 5 pays us $35. We'll collect that. Let's get another inside. There's another inside number, finally. So that 8 pays us $35. We're going to go ahead and press the 8 up to 60. Okay. Let's hit another number and we'll collect it. That was a 3. Here's a 7 out. We're just not getting many rolls. We look at our shooter. We rolled 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. I'm sorry. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 2 times, 4 times. We're not getting a lot of rolls here. We need that really long shooter to come across. So let's go ahead and set back up. So that was a 7 out. We lost $44. 25 inside, 100 on the lay on the 4, 100 hedge lay on the 10. Here we go. 7 out. Okay. I think I can just hit repeat. Let's go ahead and hit repeat and set that back up. Okay, there's a 6. Puck's going to move to the 6. We get paid $35. We'll collect it. If you look at the number of 7s we've rolled and we're still up $55, that tells you that this is a good strategy if you're rolling a lot of 7s. 7s are not going to hurt us as much, but we're still not really taking advantage of what the strategy is trying to do. Let's go ahead and get another inside number. We're going to collect that 35 from the 6. Let's get another inside number. There's the 5. So now we're going to bump the 5. We're going to press the 5 up to 50. That'll be our first press out of 4. And there's the 5. We're going to collect that. Let's roll again. There's the 5 again. It pays 70. So we could press the 6 and the 8, 30 each, and still profit $10. Let's go ahead and roll. And there's the 6. We'll collect that. We need one more hit. That was our point. The puck is off, but our bets are on. So let's go ahead and get one more point here. And there it is, the 9. So we're going to now press the 9 up to 50. So now we have doubled our inside bets. We need to double our hedge bets, the lay bets behind the 4 and the 10. Okay, so we've got 220 inside with a $200 hedge. Let's go ahead and roll this. If we can press and collect this 3 or 4 times, then we would consider regressing back down to our initial bet. Okay, there's a 6. We're going to collect that 6. $70 win on the 6. Let's collect it. And there's our 7 out. Okay, so we'll go back to the back to our initial setup. 25 inside. 100 on the 4. 100 lay behind the 10. Our puck is off. Our bets are on. And there is a 6. The puck moves to the 6. We'll collect that $35. We will press our next hit. It's an 8. 8's going to go to 30. I'm sorry. We're going to press it 30 to 60. Next hit will be a collect. And it's a 10. So we hit the lay number. That lost us $102. We replace that. And there's another 10. We have to replace that. I guess it takes a while to build it up, but it only takes 2 rolls to lose it. There's an 8. We'll collect that because we've already pressed up the 60. Let's collect that. Our next hit will press. There's the 6. Let's go ahead and press that 6 up to 60. Now, get this right. Here we go. The puck is off. Our bets are on. Let's go ahead and roll. There's the 9. We'll collect that. There's the 7 out. Okay, there's 36 rolls. 36 rolls. We rolled the 7 9 times. So what is that? 25%? 25%. We've rolled the 7. So that's not a very good roll distribution. But we still ended up with a profit of $307. So give this one a try. We've done something very similar in the past where we've played the inside numbers, but we put all of our hedging on the 10. Here we're breaking the hedge up between the 4 and the 10. In the event that we hit a 4 or a 10, we only lose half of our hedge bets. So let me know what you think. Pretty good strategy. I'll probably roll it a couple more times and see how it works. If you want to check out Color Up Jeremy's video, here is the link. I'll try to put this link in the comments and pin it so it's at the top of all the comments. But leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. If you've used this video, if you've used this strategy in the past, how did it work for you? Let me know. Okay. So that'll be our video for today. Our strategy is the inside bet, Uncle Angelo's 108, presented by Color Up. Hope everyone's having a good day. And as always, thanks for watching.